Hey there, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Katie and this is Louisiana Cooking and Living. And today we are going to be making some pickled jalapeno slash serrano slash whatever peppers I have. And we're just taking a little quick trip out to the garden and see what we can find today. I have some other peppers that I had picked last week that have been in the fridge. So let's just take our little quick trip out to the garden real quick. So the hurricane kind of knocked all these pepper plants down. But we're going to see what we can harvest here to get some pickled jalapenos for my husband. So let's just get to seeing what we have. I've been finding this lately. I'm not sure what is eating. What actually wants to eat a jalapeno or these hot peppers. So I've been finding these. I guess we'll give these to the chickens. Here's another one eaten off of. There's a good one. A few here. Oh, both of these are eaten off of. Put those to the side for the chickens. All right, we're able to pick some peppers today, and I have some from last week. And as you saw, and I'm not sure what's been eating my peppers. I don't know what eats a spicy jalapeno or a serrano like that. It's almost like it's gnawed on, but I don't think like a mouse or something would eat a pepper. I'm not even sure what's been eating it. So we're going to pickle some peppers today. I'm going to do a little different than I did last year. Last year when I did them, I did a water bath canning process, and my husband said it tasted great, but he didn't like the texture of the peppers. They were too soft. He liked some more crisp. So we're going to do something a little different today, more like an old-fashioned slash rebel canning recipe. And first thing we need to do is to get our brine started. And it's not even our brine. I just want to heat our vinegar and water together on the stove, because that is going to help us to seal our jars. So what I'm going to do is, well, I guess we'll just do it along together. So this part is just simple. We're going to do equal parts of vinegar and water in our pot here. So I'm going to do about 2 cups of each. And I'm just going to put this on the stove to come to a boil while we pack our jars. So just doing half and half here. And so while this comes to a boil, we'll pack our jars up, and it's that easy. All right, I have 8 half pint jars here that I'm going to work on packing. And so the first thing I'm going to add to them is about 1/4 teaspoon of peppercorns in each jar. This is the easy way to do it, instead of putting all this in the brine and then not sure you have everything packed in your jar, to do it this way. And we'll put 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I have Redmond real salt here that I'm using. You can use whatever salt you have. If you'd like a link to this, I have a discount code in my description box. All right, next to our jars, I'm going to add some mustard seeds. We'll do about 1/8 teaspoon of these. I didn't do these last time, but my husband likes it in regular pickles, although we're not putting dill in here, but we're just going to try it out this time. Next thing is this is some of the last of my homegrown onions here. We're going to put some of this in the jar. These are just small onions here. Just a little bit in each jar. And then I have just some baby carrots. We'll just quarter these and put these in each jar. And now I have some garlic cloves. I'll put maybe 2 of those in each jar. All right, and now we will start packing our peppers. So one thing I did last year, which I don't eat the peppers, so I didn't know, was cutting the stems off of them. I just cut all the way off instead of just trimming the stem. So my husband's like, no, you got to just trim the stem because it's almost like it's the handle. So we'll just pack these in here. So I'm going to finish packing my jars. I do have some serranos mixed in with these jalapenos that I will include. Some of my jalapenos were sunburnt on them, but they are perfectly fine. Stick those down in there. I also am doing these in half-pint jars, just so that there's less open at a time. If you need to give away one as a gift, you can do that. Anyway, that's how I'm doing them. So I'm going to pack all my jars and we will be back when that is done. All right, this just came to a boil. I ended up getting 5 jars packed, and I totally forgot I was going to add a little bit of sugar to each jar. So we're going to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon, not much. All right, so our vinegar water mixture has come to a boil, so we're going to add this. Use my funnel so I don't pour this all over the counter. Inhaling that in is not pretty or not fun. All right, so now we're just going to ladle this in. We're going to do about a 1/4 inch headspace. We'll get all this in our jars. Try not to breathe that vinegar in. That is some serious stuff. All right. I'm just going to wipe the rims because this was a vinegar solution. I'm not going to worry about putting vinegar actually on my paper towel. And we're just going to wipe our rims. Now we'll put our lids on, fingertip tight. And then what we're going to do to make this like our old-fashioned method, rebel canning method, whatever you want to call it, we're just going to turn it upside down. And the heat of that vinegar is going to make that lid seal. So we'll be back in a little while and I'll show you what we have. Well, you can see these pretty jars, all the pretty colors in there. All right, we're just going to leave these sitting here. We'll be back. Okay, so here are our 5 jars of our pickled peppers that we got today. And they are so pretty with all the different colors in there. So pretty. Now, 4 of these sealed and 1 did not. So that's the one I will put in the refrigerator. But we did get 5 of these done today, and we are excited about putting this on our pantry shelf. Plenty of nachos, tacos, pizza, hamburgers. There's so many applications for pickled peppers. So I hope you give this recipe a try. Don't be afraid of this rebel canning practice that people used to do 100 years ago. So people did it with jellies, did it with pickled items. So and it's, you can always just put them in the refrigerator if you don't want, if you're kind of nervous about not actually putting them in the canner. And you could just call them refrigerated pickles. So hope you give this recipe a try. If you have not subscribed, we ask that you hit subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.